Hey, this is Dan Enriquez.
And I'm Martin Burgess, and this is
The Lambily Meeting,
a podcast dedicated to the wonderful world of Mariah Carey.
where we break down all things Mimi, the short skirts,
The big hair,
whatever.
So, grab a splash, sit back.
and get ready to lamb out.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, Martin.
We did it.
We finally did it.
I know.
Welcome, lambs, to our first
Lambily
Lambily meeting. This is going to be tons of fun. I'm super excited already.
Absolutely, me too. I've been looking for a Mariah Carey podcast for so long.
So long. I mean, I love my podcasts, and
Yeah.
I love my Mariah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is the perfect idea.
Yeah.
I can't believe no one's done it before.
I know. I actually just got into podcasts. I'm probably only listening to about 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
But the first thing I looked for was a Mariah Carey one. Yeah, of course.
It's like the first thing you do no matter what you're doing in life. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm walking by the CD aisle in the
Yeah.
stores, those stores that still have those,
Yeah.
and you look for the Mariah, even
Yes.
though you own all the CDs.
You just want to check what they
just
have.
look.
Yeah. You just want to see what's there.
It's like no matter what, it's always Mariah first. And I'm so surprised there was no Mariah podcast.
Nothing.
So
I think there used to be like a radio station, but, they don't play.
no,
It's like one Mariah song.
It's one Mariah song and that's it.
Yeah.
You know? So we're taking this to the next level here.
Yeah.
And we're gonna like all Mariah all the time.
We're going in.
We're going in.
We're discussing Mariah in fine detail.
in fine detail. And I know there's tons of lambs out there that want to get involved with the conversation, so don't hesitate to hit us up and give us feedback and ideas and opinions.
Yeah, check us out on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, and make sure you're sending us comments.
Yes,
use
we
the
want to hear
hashtag
from the Lambily.
Use the hashtag Lambily Meeting.
Yes,
so we
be
can
a part of the meeting.
So what are we going to talk about?
Okay, so this is our first episode,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess we decided what better than to talk about her last album.
Yeah.
Me, I Am Mariah, ... The Elusive Chanteuse.
Which is amazing.
One of her best albums.
Yes, absolutely amazing
yeah.
album.
So that's going to be our topic today.
Yeah, I'm about to start talking
I know,
about it.
we almost
I'm
went
gonna
into the
hold back.
Lambily
Yeah.
meeting.
Yeah.
We're going to get to that in just a little bit because you guys don't know us and we want to get to know you and you know us. And so Martin and I are here.
How did we meet, Dan?
How did we meet? We met at our favorite watering hole. Is
Here
that
in
what
New
they
York
call
City.
them? Yeah.
Yes.
Here in New York City. And through a mutual friend.
Uh-huh.
And
My friend had warned me that he was bringing another friend who was a lamb. So I said, great. And I think the first thing I said to Dan was, hey, I heard you're Lambily.
and whenever I hear that, I'm like, what? Excuse me?
Say no more. Yeah.
Done and done.
Yeah.
And so now, then I think the rest of the night was just you and I just talking
Ignoring
about
everybody
Mariah.
else. Yeah. We had to-
Which is usually how it goes because you don't
Yeah.
come across lambs that often.
No.
To have that good Mariah conversation with.
Yeah. Where do you feel like you are on the spectrum of lamb? Are you like a medium lamb, crazy lamb?
Well, I do consider myself a legendary lamb.
Uh-huh.
Just because I've been around for like 25 years
Right.
since, before Mariah was even born.
Yeah.
And I've seen it all, I've read it all, I've listened to it all, I've studied it all.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say I'm on the hardcore or
Okay.
legendary lamb.
Good.
Right.
You're like the
I'm
main
like,
expert
I'm there.
here.
I'm expert. Like Mariah 101. I'll teach the class. Sign me up.
Yeah, I think I'm more of a recent lamb. Like I didn't sign up to the Lambily until the Rainbow album.
See, but even then, that's still, you're like 15 years hard.
Yeah. Mariah was always in my life. In
Right,
hindsight,
because
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can tell by his accent or not, but he's from Australia.
from the other side of the world.
And they love Mariah in Australia. So I'm sure Mariah was always around.
Always around. Like I can remember being in primary school and like Hero was out and people were
Right.
singing
Of
Hero.
course.
All I Want for Christmas Is You was had just come out. I wasn't a lamb, but they were
like,
fun songs,
you were a
and
fan,
I could
and
reference those
yeah, of
songs
course.
in my life.
Yeah. I mean, so you've always been a fan.
Yeah, but
the
I signed up my soul around
You
the Rainbow
filled out the
album.
application
Yes.
and you were accepted into the Lambily.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I mean, I've always been a Mariah fan. I remember the first time I ever heard her. My next door neighbor was driving my brother and I to school one morning, and I heard Vision of Love on the radio. Now, I want to say it's obviously that summer of 1990 when it first came out, but who knows? It could have been like winter or fall of that year. I don't even remember. But anyways, that's when I first heard her, and I was in love ever since. But again, I was so young that like I didn't get really hardcore until about Christmas. All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Yeah.
And then when Fantasy came out, I mean, I was dead on the floor. I was like, this is it. This is the queen.
Yeah. That was actually the first time I really liked a Mariah Carey album.
Yeah.
That was
Really?
But it still wasn't Lamb yet. I didn't sign up. But I liked the album. I liked songs that weren't singles yet. Like
Right, okay.
Took me a while to become a Lamb.
Yeah, I remember, like, we're talking old school here, so I had audio cassettes. Is that what they were called?
Yeah,
and so I had her first two albums in audio cassette, and then when Music Box came out, that was my first CD I ever owned. I got it for Christmas that year. So, I mean, I've been listening forever, but I wasn't, like, hardcore until, like, Daydream, I would say.
Yeah.
This is the thing, like, I talk about Mariah all the time to all my friends, to everybody, and even though most people are like, oh yeah, I like Mariah, yeah, I like her, blah, 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 if they spend enough time with me, they become a huge Mariah fan.
Yeah, I've converted quite a lot of people.
I've converted quite a few people myself, and I feel very proud of it. Because a lot of times people see the image, they see the videos, they see,
they hear the gossip, they jump on the hating bandwagon.
But when you really go in on Mariah and listen to her music and what she writes and how she sings and everything, you're going to fall in love with her.
Yeah.
Sorry about it, you just are.
Yeah.
And I just don't think that people get a lot of that because they see, they see the image, they see the package,
the tabloid shit.
The tabloids, the media. But like, sit down, listen to some good Mariah, and it will touch you.
Yeah. So what's Mariah been up to?
What hasn't she been up to?
Busy.
The busiest working woman in show business.
She finally got that Walk of Fame star.
Finally, it's only been how many years? Gazillion, and she, like we just said, is the busiest woman ever and has like more number ones than ever. She should have had it like so much longer ago.
I mean, J-Lo has one.
Well,
do you know her?
I don't know her.
Me either. What else has she been up to? She just gave us that remix of Infinity.
Why You Mad?
Why You Mad? Change the name.
Well, let me tell you why I'm mad.
I'm a little mad at it.
I'm a little mad at it because there's not enough Mariah.
Since she's asking,
it suffers from the triumphant syndrome.
It does, but it's like all rappers.
It's all rappers and no Mariah. And for some people, that's perfect, and they love that stuff.
Yeah, but who are those people?
Honey, there's got to be at least one or two of them out there. And so Mariah does try to please everyone. So
actually, do you know what? On YouTube, if you look at that, the remix video or the TMZ leak, she's got some good comments. People are into it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
See, somebody out there is loving it.
Yeah.
So I guess we shouldn't be mad.
I know, I'm not. So, guess what?
What?
I came across this article in Rolling Stone. They created a list of the top 100 songwriters of all time.
Get out of here. Okay. Great.
Can you imagine?
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's actually kind of cool. They tied in with Apple, and you can each listing has a link, and you go buy the songs on iTunes, whatever.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, so everyone's on there. Madonna, Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson,
Mariah,
the Beatles. There's no Mariah.
There's no Mariah?
Nothing.
Are you kidding me?
I checked that whole list, and I thought maybe I skipped it by accident.
Are you sure?
I triple checked. I triple checked.
You've got to be kidding me.
They totally left her off.
And this is current day 2015 list.
They just did it.
You got to be kidding me. That's I'm shocked.
What's crazy is that if you like Mariah or not, the facts are she has the most number one songs of a solo artist.
Right, and she wrote 17 of them.
Yeah.
Diane Warren was just tweeting that, I love you no matter how many more number ones you have than me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So if you're doing just a fact, based on facts.
Because I guarantee you Diane Warren's on there.
Oh, yeah, she is.
I don't know what number. We'll have to get the numbers for you, but
we'll look it up.
Where's Mariah?
Nowhere.
That's unbelievable. I demand a recount.
Well, I think this is where social media can come in handy. The Lamb should get on there and
let Rolling Stone have it.
Yeah. Let them know.
Let them know. That's
They forgot a major
unacceptable.
songwriter.
Like, okay, back in the 90s, nobody was writing songs other than people who were songwriters.
Yeah.
Now, everybody's writing, quote, quote, writing songs because it's like a vanity piece now.
But also, there was also a lot of great songwriters that are not singers or musicians, but they did write good songs.
Right.
So everybody was on there. Doesn't matter.
Whether they're a performer or just a
just a
songwriter.
wrong writer.
Right,
Yeah,
like
everybody.
someone like Diane Warren or something.
Yeah.
I bet Carole King's on that list.
She's on there.
Oh my God. I'm mad. That's why I'm mad.
That's what the song's about.
Well, hopefully Mariah won't be seeing that list because I'm sure she'd be mad too.
She needs to be mad about it.
But she's out. You know, she's out on the boat again with that James Packer.
Oh, good old James.
Good old James. Well, I don't know anything about James. You might have more of a knowledge than I do.
Yes,
He's an Australian fellow.
He is.
A
and
mate.
He's not a mate. He's not well liked in Australia. So it's a little controversial that she's with him.
Well, what do the Australian press have to say about it? Because I mean, I think here in America, I don't think she's getting any flack for that little rumored romance because nobody knows who he is.
She's not getting flack for it, but people are just like eye rolling, like, oh, gross.
Oh, like who wants James Packer?
Yeah.
Well,
Mariah does.
Yeah.
Do you know what's nice? Like in photos, he's taller than her. And
right. It's a nice structured man.
I'm sure he's taking care of her.
Yes, and treating her like the princess she deserves
needs that.
to be.
Yes, I'm fine with that.
And you know, Mariah, like, relax, Mariah. Like, let a man take care of you.
Get on that boat and
get on that boat, luxuriate.
Yes, so I'm fine with that.
Have a splash. So, I mean, at this point in time, I know nothing about James Packer, but if Mariah likes him, I like him.
Yeah, look, she's going to Israel.
Right. She has her concerts coming up.
Yeah, and he introduced her to that. Like, he took her there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they were just there like a month ago.
Yeah.
After their whole little Mediterranean
She must have
boat.
struck a deal. Probably in one of his casinos.
Of course.
Which is fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
She's never been there before.
She's a working mother.
Israeli fans are going to die.
Yeah, they're going to go nuts.
It's going to be huge. Yeah. You guys better get some good YouTube footage out of this. I need to know what's up.
We need to know everything.
Yeah.
We need full breakdowns.
You know, follow us. #Lambily meeting.
Let us know.
We need to know what's going on in Israel.
Yes.
I think that's enough about us, Martin.
Yes.
We should get to the meeting.
We should.
Me, I am Mariah. ... The Elusive Chanteuse. Here we come.
Lambily meeting. Gather round, lambs.
Gather round, lambs.
We're doing it.
Here we are.
What's the meeting about today?
Okay, so today's meeting topic is the ever beautiful and wonderful Me, I Am Mariah... ... The Elusive Chanteuse.
Oh, love.
One of her best albums.
Yeah. I was trying to tell someone about this album, Another Lamb, and where to place it on my favorite list. And it's not Butterfly, and it's not The Emancipation, but they're both not equally.
Exactly.
But it's on that.
But it's on
level.
That playing field.
Yes.
It totally is. I think this is a very personal album for her.
Yeah.
I think the production of it is beautiful. The just everything, the songwriting.
I like the way the flows song into it.
The story that it tells is, it's very obvious. Mm-hmm. So, and I love when Mariah gets personal like that.
Yeah. It took a while to get it to us, though.
It sure did, but you know what? When you're creating a masterpiece, you just can't, make a Van Gogh appear overnight.
I was kind of getting worried in the beginning, though.
I think there was a lot of frustration, anger, worry, anticipation for sure about this album because it started on such a high note. Yeah. Essentially
with beautiful.
#beautiful.
Yeah, #beautiful.
And it was riding high.
Yeah.
And it was doing great, and then all of a sudden it was just a dip.
It just disappeared.
Just sort of dipped.
I think there was too much dicking around. We had Beautiful, and then she gave us that amazing promo video for The Art of Letting Go.
The Art of Letting Go.
When I saw that video, I just nearly fell off my chair because we're in the studio. There's an orchestra. She's singing straight into a mic.
Exactly. I mean, first of all, if I could be in that room, I would probably die.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was just so much hype and anticipation,
Yeah.
yet so much fell through the cracks. And, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not going to blame that all on Mariah.
No.
Because that definitely is, you know, it's label decisions, it's marketing, it's money, it's all this, it's all that. There's a lot of factors that play into it, you know.
Yeah, but you know, something like, I still don't know, something messy happened, because why was she promoting singles without a finished album? Like, they shouldn't have been.
True. That's true.
We live in a Beyonce world where Beyonce's just dropping stuff on us.
Right. Yeah.
Like, the
so
days...
you can't be hashtag coming soon all the time.
No one
People
cares.
don't have time.
I've already forgotten
boom,
about
done.
it. Yeah.
We're over it. Yeah, I mean, that definitely is a factor, but also, you know, after the whole Beautiful thing, we were riding high on it.
Yeah. Which is such a great song.
And which is I still listen to it. It's like the best summer jam.
Such the perfect summer jam.
But then, you know, the whole arm incident happened. And I think that helped push things back, but at the same time...
Now, did the arm happen before The Art of Letting Go came out, or after?
Before. Definitely before.
Right.
Because Beautiful...
I'm trying to remember the timeline.
I mean, let's go back, because you and I, you know, the Beautiful came out. Now, we didn't know each other when Beautiful came out, but we were at the Good Morning America performance, and that was in May.
That was in
May.
But did she break her arm then?
No, she broke it in June, like the end of June.
Right. Because she was doing a Beautiful remix video.
Yes, exactly.
Which, by the way, I just need to see the crime scene. I want to know what that video was. What was she standing on?
I heard she was sitting on something. I heard she was sitting. I don't know. I think she was sitting on something. Her dress was, you know, sequenced gown of some sort.
Short, impossible to move
and impossible to move, and she made one false move and she went down.
But didn't she fall off a platform? Like, it was a big...
Like, it was a raised sitting area, I thought.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's why I need evidence.
I need evidence.
I don't see her
crime
fall.
scene.
I just need to see where was Nick standing.
Yeah.
I need, like, arrows.
Yeah, Nick.
To, like...
Yeah.
I need to know what happened.
Do we have a police report on that?
Exactly.
An accident report?
Yeah.
So I would like to know.
Yeah, we need to uncover the evidence.
But, I mean, I would love to see that video because I saw some of the not outtakes, but like photos on Instagram and stuff.
Yeah.
And she looked gorgeous.
Yeah. And what was the theme? Was she like in a nightclub or something?
She was in a nightclub. I think they were filming it actually. At the time I was working somewhere in the West Village, and they were filming it in like the very, like right by the river.
Yeah.
On the west side.
The Hudson River.
The Hudson River. So it was up around that area, like Meatpacking Chelsea or something. I forget the name of the club.
Right.
But it was definitely like a club scene.
Not One Oak, was it? Jay-Z's club?
Oh, it could have been One Oak. I'm not sure. I don't think it was One Oak. Because if it was One Oak, I would remember that.
Yeah.
But either way, it was a fancy little place.
Yeah.
You know.
That's what like really...
I think that's what really like pushed the album back. But at the same time, if the album hadn't been pushed back, would we have gotten those extra 3 songs?
That's exactly a good point. Like,
you know,
she had more time to like perfect.
She had more time to really
songs.
perfect, and you know, because this is a very personal album for Mariah, those extra 3 songs tell a lot about her state of mind.
Yeah.
In this whole moment.
Now, what did you think about the original Beautiful video?
First of all, she looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love it, love it, love it. Directed by Joseph Kahn.
Yeah, and thank God it wasn't Nick directing. Like, I'm so sick of his videos.
Hashtag no comment.
Hashtag bye. Why are you mad?
No, I think it was a great...
perfect like summer scene, like that barn. Perfect look at a hot summer.
Beautiful little summer yellow dress.
Yeah, her hair looked like beachy.
Perfect. You know, riding on the back of the bike.
Yeah.
The outfits were great. She only had like 2 outfits. She
fine.
flashed us a little panty moments. But you know what? She was working everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I heard a little tidbit of a rumor that that scene, the barn scene, when she's standing in front of the car with Miguel in the car, which, by the way, is her father's old car.
Oh, no way.
That she had restored.
Oh.
I forget what kind of car it is because I don't know cars, but it's
the yellow car?
It's a red car.
Oh, red car.
She was in the yellow dress.
That's right.
He was in the red car. But it was her father's old car that she had restored after he had passed away or something.
Oh, sweet.
So, you know, there's some sentimental meaning there.
Yeah.
But But also that scene, if you remember, is actually was inspired by a scene in a Nicole Kidman movie.
Which one?
Called To Die For.
Oh, I haven't seen
Nicole
that.
Kidman is dancing in front of the car in like a blue polka dot dress or something.
Oh.
I forget. The movie's actually based on like some murderer lady or some sort like that. I don't even quite know, but it's a movie. It was out.
Yeah.
So that was her inspiration for that little like shot. So it was
Wow,
super
I had
cute.
no idea about that.
Yeah. So it's little things.
Yeah.
You know.
I thought it was a sexy, cute video.
A sexy, cute video. Light
Did you
and
watch it
refreshing.
during American Idol?
Oh,
The
of
big
course.
premiere?
Of course, I watched everything and everything, and I hadn't been watching American Idol in quite a number of years at that point.
Oh, I've never watched it.
I watched the first season because like Kelly Clarkson, love her.
Right.
But I watched the first season, a little bit of the second season, and then that was about it for me.
Yeah.
Except for when Mariah had guest appeared in like season...
A couple of years ago.
In season whatever for the E equals
MC squared.
E equals MC squared moment. But other than that, I hadn't. So she was great on that. And then beautiful coming out at the end of that American Idol season, she was riding high.
Yeah. But see, that's where like the fuck up comes in terms of like marketing it. Like the album should have been ready.
Should have been ready. Should
Like,
have been
when that-
completed, handed into the label.
Yeah.
And ready to sign off on all the deeds.
Yes.
You know. But then my own personal opinion, I think Mariah was holding it back for as long as possible because she knew once that album came out, there was going to be no denying what that album was about.
Yeah.
Because it definitely tells a story.
Yeah.
And a very obvious and poignant story.
Yeah. But see, what do you think about The Art of Letting Go being the second single?
Well, I don't even know if I would consider it a second single, only because it's actually not even technically on the album. It's only on the deluxe
she
version.
She totally scrapped it.
Well, and I understand why she did that because, you know...
It didn't get received well.
It didn't get received well, but she also didn't want the public knowing what the album title was.
Yeah.
So had the public never found out the album title, I don't think she would have even released it as a quote single.
Yeah, right.
I think it was just something she was giving us to hold us over because she knew that we had been waiting for so long already.
Yeah. You know, when I first heard the song, Art of Letting Go, I kind of thought she was talking about Tommy again. I didn't...
See, and that's
because I did not hear divorce rumors yet. No. So I thought she was like still kicking that dead horse.
Still kicking that dead horse. And I'm sure there probably are some aspects of the song, you know, the art of letting go in many aspects of your life, not just men or divorce or, you know, things of that nature. I mean, even friendships, it's hard to let it go well.
Yeah. It ain't easy.
And, you know, it ain't easy. But it definitely has to do with her at that time current situation.
Yeah. But see, I didn't hear any divorce rumors, so I was...
Right, so no one
still
was
like,
suspecting
why
anything. I was like, Mariah
stuff?
and Nick divorcing? Never. I could not. No, it won't happen. I couldn't believe they actually got married to begin with. But then I came to terms with it.
I accepted it.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
She loves him. He loves her. If she's good, I'm good.
Yeah, exactly.
So I didn't know of any divorce or anything going on, so...
Yeah, because, you know, that's what annoyed me a little bit about Memoirs of an Imperfect Angel, that she was selling all these, like, heartbreak songs when she wasn't heartbroken. I was just thinking, why are you trying to sell me that? That's not what you're feeling.
Yeah, and, you know, being longtime Mariah fans, like, we know what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
We know. We have some idea, and I mean, we don't know everything, but we have some idea.
We're pretty tuned in.
We're tuned in. The radio dial is there.
So that's why I think there wasn't that connection to the single of Art of Letting Go, that people just weren't quite buying it.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
I think if we had heard divorce rumors, then we would have been listening for a message.
I mean, honestly, it probably would have gotten so much press.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
it's fine.
Overall, I do love that this album wasn't received well by the masses, even though it had amazing critical acclaim.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't sell very well, but I'm okay with that because
I'm totally okay.
like, This is a special album.
Yeah, really good. It's like a gift for the
It's
the Lambs know about it.
total
Nobody
gift.
else.
You know, this is not an album where you can just pick and choose what song you want to listen to. It's like you, even though we all have our favorites, you really have to listen to it from beginning to end.
Yeah. Just to get the full picture.
It's not like something like E equals MC squared, where it's like all of those could have been single material at that time, and you can just listen to OOC or random tracks. But this, because it is so specific, you really wanted to hear it from beginning to end.
Yeah. But I think what screwed up the album, like becoming a commercial success, is that she started promoting it with The Art of Letting Go, and like did bookings, like did her appearances, and called it The Art of Letting Go, and then that all just went away.
It was just gone. It was just, everything was over.
Yeah, because like how amazing with the Jimmy Fallon promo.
Oh my
she
god,
went on.
One of my favorite Mariah moments.
Yeah.
I mean, when Mariah is able to just be her, just let it all go.
And Jimmy's good at like doing fun things with her.
Fun things, because Mariah has the most amazing sense of humor, which a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
Like, she loves to have fun.
Yeah.
Eternally 12. So I think her and Jimmy Fallon make a great pairing.
Yeah.
Everything from the surprising the fans with The Art of Letting Go to the champagne ping pong tournament, whatever those straight people call that.
Pong
ball.
Ping pong ball, what's it called?
I have
beer pong.
Beer pong.
Yeah.
Yes, but we of course, Mariah's a lady, so you do it with champagne. And then even when he, has her on for the Christmas moment with the school kids.
Let's not start.
We can't go there because that's a whole other
show.
That's a whole nother meeting, guys, and we'll get to that.
But it just shows their caliber of
their chemistry together.
Yeah, really great.
And so when she did that Jimmy Fallon appearance, first of all, I was a little upset that I was not invited.
Yeah, how did you even get invited to that?
I mean, I knew that they were looking for people via Twitter, and some of the more hardcore close fans were being invited through Twitter and other connections.
Right.
I unfortunately missed out on that moment.
Yeah,
but that's okay.
Thanks, Jimmy Fallon people.
Thanks, Jimmy Fallon. But again, I loved watching it.
Yeah.
She again looked gorgeous. The fans were the best.
And now, was the arm broken yet?
The arm had been broken, and she was already recovering. She was in her glove moments.
The glove was out.
The glove was on. She was wearing the leather glove. The glove was out. Yeah, because that was in November. Yeah. And she broke the arm at the end of June. So she had already been healing a lot already.
Right, you're right.
So she was out of the sling and everything by then.
Oh, can we talk about the slings?
Yes, can we? Because
now, did you go see her in Central Park with the Philharmonic?
Yes, of course, and it was gorgeous.
Yeah, I was there too.
Oh my god!
But I didn't realize how much pain she was in.
Right.
Because that had just happened too. Like it was a few weeks in.
A week, maybe a week and a half.
Yeah.
And number one, for her to get up and do that, really says a lot about who she is. I
was at that concert, and I just saw her struggling to get through the whole thing, and taking the she literally started crying, had to pause it for a few moments. But I popped a rib, I got kicked in the rib a couple of months ago. Didn't break it, a small little ding. I would move my foot and it would be killing me, up in my ribs. Everything I moved was killing me, so I can't imagine actually breaking all of it.
Section of your body, and she was so bruised up.
It was hard for me to breathe, everything. So I can't imagine her doing breath control. Oh my god,
she made it.
I had to go back and rewatch it because I was like, okay, how is she even doing this? I was dying from nothing.
She's a trooper. She was definitely a trooper, and she didn't want to let everyone down again.
Yeah,
she was,
and she sounded great.
She sounded beautiful.
Yeah,
I mean, we might have to do a meeting topic just on her first live performance of "Looking In" ever.
Oh,
that will come much later.
Yeah.
But
that was incredible.
Okay, but back to the slings.
The slings. Okay, my favorite sling was the black crow wing sling.
Yes,
I would wear that.
I think they were Gucci feathers.
Okay,
I don't know where I got that from. I could be making it up. But
why not?
Oh my god, it was gorgeous.
That was my favorite thing.
I think that may have been one of the first slings she wore, because there's a picture of her on set of the remix video to Beautiful, of her in that sling. So
But how
I
did
think
they get
somebody made it for her right then and there.
Yeah.
Whoever's on your team doing the wardrobe, Wilfredo, whoever he is.
Like whipped it up.
They whipped it up real quick. And so I think she took it out again for that performance.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great sling.
Oh my God.
I swear, I would just wear that around for no reason.
I want one even without a broken shoulder.
I know.
Yeah, I loved it. I mean, and
I
the
looked great in
fact,
the dress, like that black dress with the black wing.
And the hair, the big hair, which was very reminiscent of 1998 Divas Live.
Like Butterfly Mariah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
So
and it
that
was fun.
whole
It was like
thing.
hot, humid summer, New York City.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
She was perfect. And the other slings that she was wearing, she was wearing.
The white, like, bedazzled ones were okay.
Were good. The furry ones.
Yeah.
She had quite a few, but I tell you, that black feather one.
I think that's like a real testament to her personality. Like, she's just fun and festive and like, fuck it, I got a sling.
She's gonna make it the best. I mean, they don't call her Mariah Carey for nothing.
No. She can't wear that hospital sling. It's too common.
No, oh my God, not with the common folks, please.
No.
But, and that's the thing, like, she's gonna take it, and I think people were loving it.
Yeah.
Like, she was getting a lot of good talk about it, a
Tons
lot
of
of good
press.
water cooler talk.
Yeah.
Tons of press. And that's what you do. You're in a situation, you flip it.
Because no one's ever like a celebrity has never broken their arm and like
And
turned
really
up with these like full on bedazzled slings all over the
and
place.
if they have, we don't know, nor do
They
we
didn't
care.
yeah, exactly. So she turned a bad situation into a fun
Exactly.
moment.
And you know, that's just part of who Mariah is. I think she does that in a lot of aspects of her life.
Yeah. Okay, so we broke the arm, then Out of Letting Go came out.
Right.
Then what came after that? It
Well,
turned into...
I mean,
we got another single. We got Your Mind, Eternal.
Oh, exactly.
With
Right
a
in
video.
time for Valentine's Day.
Now, hang on. Did that video debut at the end of Idol as well?
No. And Idol ended in... now, here's the one thing I will preface by saying. I only know dates, months, times, and moments of the year in regards to Mariah.
Right.
This is the only... I couldn't tell you when my birthday is, but I know when hers is. Okay? That video and song premiered in February because I saw her here in New York. She did a taping for New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And she said, in February. And Idol had already been over by then.
Yeah.
Idol ended in May. She broke her arm in June.
That was a really big delay.
It was because she couldn't do anything
just stretching,
after that.
so stretched out. Yeah.
But she couldn't do anything because she played. I think she downplayed a lot of the pain and actual physical issues that she had.
Also, now in retrospect, also splitting up with Nick.
Right, exactly. So she was going through a lot.
Yeah.
And of course, all the while, a mother to them babies.
Yes, exactly.
So there was a lot going on. So I guess I can understand the delay. At the time, I was frustrated as hell.
Same. It's like, what the hell is
what
going
is wrong?
on?
And that's why I was so worried. I'm like, she probably doesn't have a good album.
Yeah.
She's gonna give us another flop.
Exactly.
This, that, and the other.
I was freaking out.
And I was like, I can't believe this.
Yeah.
She doesn't have anything.
Exactly.
She's literally doesn't have anything.
Yeah. We were getting nothing. And the singles, as they were coming out...
The singles, other than Beautiful...
I was disappointed.
I was disappointed. I didn't like anything I heard.
Exactly. Like, Your Mind, I wasn't into it at the time. I'm into it now the album's out because it's in context.
Because you have to have it in the context of the story.
But again, when she released that, I still wasn't getting divorce rumors.
No, me
And I was
neither.
thinking, is she trying to sell me the heartbreak? Like, is this her formula? Like, she knows We Belong Together songs, Always Be My Baby songs.
She's trying to stick with that formula.
Exactly, that kind of like theme that we want. We're all heartbroken, want to hear about her experiences.
I mean...
But that's why I felt like she was like trying to just sell us something crappy, fake, that she wasn't really feeling again.
Exactly.
So I was like, damn, I'm not into this.
No, I wasn't really into it either. Now, having said that, of course I was like listening to it. I bought it and jammed out to all the remixes.
Yeah.
But it didn't give me what I needed to feel for Mariah inside.
Yeah.
You know, anytime I hear a new Mariah song, I love listening to her voice.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I have that. But I want to feel.
Yeah.
I love Mariah because I feel Mariah.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I thought at the time she had missed the mark.
Yeah.
However, having said that, once the album came out,
it made total sense.
it made total sense. It fit in the whole picture of things.
Yeah.
And it was perfect.
You know, I liked the video for You're Mine Eternal. I thought it was cute.
It's very cute, very simple. She did it in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, it's Mariah, Mermaid Mariah,
mermaid glitter.
Yeah, glitter, sparkly things, swimming,
you can't
water.
go wrong.
Yeah.
I mean,
she directed it.
Yeah, very simple, easygoing. And then the remix video with Trey Songz. I mean, he's not my type, so like it didn't add that much to me.
Not really.
Again, it is what it is, Santa.
Yeah. But such a shame that like none of them charted though.
Yeah, but I can understand why though.
But radio wasn't picking it up.
Radio wasn't picking it up because this album doesn't necessarily, it wasn't recorded, written, or made to be single worthy. Mm-hmm. Again, Mariah made this as a whole collective piece of work of art.
Yeah.
So for the singles on it not to do well, I'm not terribly surprised because they some of them, like You're Mine, just doesn't stand up.
Yeah.
It just doesn't stand up alone.
No.
But with everything else, it is an integral part of that album.
Yeah.
So we definitely need it. Definitely needed it. Mm-hmm. But then again, like, you know, you have #Beautiful, totally single worthy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But other than that, what else is on the album that's really going to give us single worthy moments?
Do you know, I thought Meteorite was a strong song.
Oh, I love Meteorite. I love
You Don't Know What to Do. It was a strong song.
Very strong songs, but I think after the delay, after everything sort of went downhill with the broken arm,
it just lost momentum.
It just lost momentum, and then no one was interested anymore.
Just the lambs were going to buy it.
Too many #soons.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. So after Your Mind, what happened? We got the album cover reveal?
Yes, after that, and doing what it did.
Yeah. She kept going.
She kept going.
It just got delayed and delayed and delayed.
She was still working.
Yeah.
She was still doing her thing. But again, us lambs are sitting here like, where is it? Where is it?
Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah.
And sure enough, she finally revealed the title.
Which I loved.
Loved the title.
Yeah.
Me, I Am Mariah.
Uh-huh.
Actually, it's probably said more like this. Me, I Am Mariah. ... The Elusive Chanteuse.
Yes.
Which I think is a great title. I mean, it
but
encompasses
it was a little misleading
lot.
because when I heard that, I'm thinking, okay, is she gonna give like sexy jazz nightclub Mariah, like something?
Because the Elusive Chanteuse,
that's what, like French, like jazz singer.
Right.
I'm thinking like it was going that direction.
Exactly.
It's a little misleading,
but
I'm
at
fine.
the same time, it is definitely a stamp on she knows who she is.
Yeah.
And she will always know that.
Yeah.
You know, through the ups and downs of her life, she is Mariah.
And I really loved the cover art when she revealed it.
Oh my gosh, the cover art, beautiful. Now, she revealed the cover art in Times Square, a big hoo-ha.
Did you go there?
I totally went.
It was freezing cold, wasn't it?
It wasn't, no, it was like it was early May, so it wasn't freezing cold. It wasn't like summertime yet, of course.
Right.
But I think I just had a little light jacket on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So got there, and I'm thinking, what's going on? What's happening? I see a couple of other lambs around, you know, a little bit of chit-chatting here and there.
Now, how did you find out about that? Because I didn't know it was happening.
I found out about it through, essentially through Twitter.
Uh-huh.
I saw that somebody else had mentioned something special going on in New York regarding Mariah. And I'm like, well, I'm in New York, and I have the day off, so I want to be there.
Yeah.
So I went through that person who then put me in touch with another person and down the line. Now, they didn't tell me what it was.
Right.
They were just like, show up in Times Square at 9 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
And so that's what I did. I had no idea what was happening until maybe like 10 minutes before it actually happened.
And did you see Mariah?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I actually got an autograph. You know, she had just come out with the Billboard article.
Right.
Remember when everyone thought she was going to pull a Beyonce?
The Diana Ross
Oh my
moments.
God, which is like such a gorgeous picture. I think that
great
photo
for her,
could have been the album cover even.
Totally could have.
Totally could have been the album cover because I think it's one of her best photo or magazine covers.
Yeah.
So I got an autograph and... you know, she had given me a little sound bite of she did not like that article, but she signed it anyways.
Wow.
But yeah.
Oh, I wonder what she did not like.
Well, I think because they were referring to her like taking Beyonce's role or following in Beyonce's footsteps, I think. Because like they were saying that she was going to pull a Beyonce and she was going to like just drop it out of the middle of nowhere. Because at this point, there was still no release date.
Right.
And we're like, well, it has to be coming soon. It has to be coming soon. This is a year after Beautiful came out, you know? So I think that they just sort of got it all wrong. So and then like, you know, she had to like, you know, say something about, no, that's not what's happening, blah, blah, blah. So I don't think she liked that. I think just the
but you know what? She wasn't giving information either. Like,
that's
it was
the thing.
So
she wasn't giving any information, so people sort of had to like
make stuff
up. I mean,
but do you remember that there was that crazy? She had like a listening party. And they invited all these radio DJs, and I think I read people flew in for it. Yeah, and she didn't play any new songs.
There was no songs being played.
It was a fashion show without fashions.
I mean, but Mariah was there, so I would have gone.
But why would you do that?
Oh, I would have been a little upset though had she not played anything.
But that's what's so crazy in terms of like a publicity standpoint is that if you invite all these journalists and music people to come and listen to your new music and there's no new music, you wasted their time.
You wasted their time.
They're going to be mad at you.
They're going, and I think some of them were. I saw some hate on Twitter for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean...
But like, why is that even happening? Like, what's going on in her camp, I wonder?
Well, I mean, I don't know what's going on in the camp.
Just cancel that event.
Like, right? Just don't do it.
Yeah.
You know? Especially, like, you don't have the album is not done.
Who was managing her then? Was it JD?
Oh, I think it was JD. Don't get me started with all of that, Martin.
Oh, yeah, that was like a nothing.
Sometimes you cannot... don't get me started.
Yeah. We'll brush up. We'll save it for another time.
We'll save that for another time. We like to keep things positive.
Yeah.
Much love to JD. I'm just saying it
maybe
JD. Wasn't the proper
musician, great songwriter.
It maybe wasn't the proper role for him.
Yeah.
You know.
He should have called me. I would have canceled that event.
Exactly.
Yeah. I would have done a little dirty work.
But the thing is, I don't think she wanted anyone to hear anything about that album until it was 100% done. And
you know what else? And when they did the iTunes first listen, I was like, 12:01 midnight, I'm listening to it straight up. I'm like, we're divorcing. Like every song, I was like, oh god,
you just know it. You know
straight
it.
Up.
It comes from the beginning, and I think that's why she was holding it under wraps for so long.
Yeah, because
she's like, as soon as this gets out, people are gonna know.
Yeah,
and I'm not ready for them to know.
Yeah,
and again,
I think as soon as you heard "Cry." Because then that's when I felt that coming out of Mariah's soul. Like, oh, yeah. This is her. This is like one of those, like when she wrote Breakdown on the Roof or Butterfly. Like, it's her.
Feel it.
You know what's happening.
I would just like to take a moment to talk about the first 3 songs on this album.
Okay, let's break it down.
What a beautiful intro.
Yeah.
Like, here we are sitting thinking we're going to get a bullshit album.
Yeah.
You hear the first notes of Cry, and you're, oh my god, this is beautiful.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, what a beautiful opening of the song. And you know what I love about it even more? If you look at Mariah's history, you see that the first song on all the albums are the lead single. Mm-hmm. That was not the case here.
Yeah.
She was like, this is not about singles. This is not about featuring a song. This is telling my story. Mm-hmm. So that whole opening from...
And also when you hear Cry, it's like, it's not a, oh, I think we're breaking up. It's like, no, we've broken up. Like, we're done.
Yeah. It's crazy. And she does it so beautiful. It's just one of her most beautiful songs.
Yeah. I'm completely obsessed with Faded.
I mean...
It's right up there with, like, We Belong Together.
Yes.
The
Cannot
Roof,
stop listening to it.
I listen to it all the time, every day.
All the time.
It's in my head.
All the time. Especially the ending.
Oh, like the huge key change at the end,
all of that.
That's like Mariah's voice,
You're
like in full charge,
but not
full force.
There for me, like,
and that's what happened. Like that's
exactly
that's like the genius of her songwriting. Like she just tells you straight and makes it sound good,
right? No one else can sing like that. Like no one else can make you feel all of that.
Yeah.
I mean, Faded is just, on repeat, done.
Same.
On repeat
all the time. I think if you check my iTunes, it's like the most listened song. Yeah.
I love it.
But that's when I knew. Okay, Nick's gone. Like, he's not even there anymore.
It's all going down.
Yeah.
Well, here is one thing that I will say. Little backtracking here, but when she was doing promo for Your Mine, I saw her at the BET. She did the BET show, whatever, 106 in Park, and she premiered the video.
Right.
She was gorgeous. Blah blah blah. All that, and then later on in the day or the next day. She went to MTV and she did that little interview with Sway.
Yeah.
And then Nick Cannon just hopped up out of nowhere and she was like, stop stealing my spotlight. The interaction between the two of them right there, I was like, is there something going on here?
I think there's like that gif going around where he like leans in to kiss her and she's just like side-eyeing
she's not
him.
having it. No. She's not having any of that. So at that point, I had a little bit of a suspicion.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, no, they're just going through their moment.
Yeah. But then remember he turned up at the Today Show too.
Oh, right. And she was like,
I didn't know you were here.
I didn't know he was going to be in the shot.
Yeah, that's when I thought, uh-oh.
Right? And then once the album did come out and you listen to these songs, you're like,
But why is he even turning up? Like, they're broken up and she has time to write these broken up songs?
I don't think he really knew fully what was going on. I think she was trying to salvage it so much that she was keeping a lot of it bottled up. Even between, like, she wasn't telling Nick everything, I don't even think. You know? I just think she was just trying to do this, and again, because there are moments in the album where you can tell she's trying to hold on to this, like, you're mine eternally. Yeah. Like, this shouldn't be happening. I will make this happen.
Yeah, she definitely did not want it to happen.
Even down
like, she wasn't over it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even down to the cover of One More Try, the George Michael cover. I mean, that says a lot right there too. So I don't think she was really ready for it, but she knew deep down inside this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, the album definitely has like an overtone of a chapter in her life setting, which is kind of like why I really love the cover art, because there's that sunset moment, there's the water, it's cleansing, like that is ending for her. And that's what she gave us.
Exactly. And I mean, you know, if you look at the deluxe edition, which has Art of Letting Go, followed by It's a Rap, and then Bet You're Gonna Know.
The remix is from
Memoirs
of Imperfect Angel.
Why would you put those as bonus tracks remixed unless they literally mean something?
Yeah,
because they didn't mean something when Memoirs came out.
No, because they were happy, they just met, there's no babies yet, they're still trying to do that.
Exactly. So she used them for current day.
Yeah. I mean, the remixes were good. I actually enjoyed the Mary J. Blige and
I enjoyed that.
The R. Kelly part.
I would have liked the whole Memoirs remix Imperfect Angel album.
Yeah.
But we didn't
I'm fine
get
with
that.
this. This is fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But I think the bonus tracks are another telling tale.
They're also in theme with the album. Mariah.
Yeah, exactly. They play right along in the theme. So I think she knew what she was doing there.
So I was totally obsessed with Disco Mariah. You Don't Know What to Do.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I've always wanted, like Disco Mariah.
Disco Mariah, fun, upbeat, very catchy tune.
Because her voice is so perfect for disco songs.
Perfect for it.
Yeah.
And people love, like, you know, Mariah when she hits that nice groove, that nice beat, like Fantasy. Like, people just love it.
Yes.
I really thought You Don't Know What to Do was going to be a huge...
Same. When I heard that, I was like, here it is. Her next number one. Like, this is it. Yes.
Finally.
Nothing happened.
And nothing. We didn't even get a video.
Nothing.
I was so upset. That video could have been great.
I would have loved like a disco club, roller skates, black and white,
I would
anything.
have loved anything. That song was so great. I was so shocked when it didn't. When it didn't do what it should have done, and that's when I knew the album was essentially, it was going down.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't going to be what it was going to be, and that's okay.
There's no salvaging
because
it.
Again, if you really look at it, I like just having that album for us lambs, and not for the whole bandwagon to jump on.
And there's no saving it.
It is what it is. It's still. You know, when people discover this album in years to come,
it's going to be a thing.
They're going to be like, oh my God, this is one of her best.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, well, how did I miss this?
Yeah.
But they'll discover it. They will.
Yeah, but poor Mariah, like, gets stuck in these, like, whirlwind of like hate from the press. I think that's what also killed it in the public. People just weren't interested.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you keep, teasing things. There's only so much teasing you can do, Martin. You know that. People will get upset and they will leave.
Now, what do you think of Meteorite?
Love Meteorite.
I kind of get the feeling she wrote it while she was doing Idol, because I can imagine her singing that to the contestants.
To the contestants, to all those little people out there, to those people that like you are gonna have like one moment.
Yeah.
You're
15 minutes.
You're 15 minutes.
But
and
I'm
you're
Mariah,
done.
so
if they even knew the half of it, and how much hard work it takes. Like Mariah's not Mariah just because she's Mariah. She worked for it.
Yeah.
For her most of her entire life.
And when it's not work like you and I, we go to work, come home, like she literally would work 24 hours a day,
it's
on
her
the move,
life.
non-stop.
Yeah, music is her life.
Yeah.
So I love Meteorite. It's a jam. Again, I thought, if this album did well,
that could have been a single.
Commercially, that could have been a single.
I know.
So could have Money, though. Money's very catchy.
Oh, Money's really... I love Money.
Love Money. Yeah. I think it was very current with the type of music that was being played on the radio.
Yeah. Fun, like hip-hop.
Fun, hip-hop. Really catchy. Again, great lyrics. Yeah. I think a lot of people would have related to it. So, again, another lost opportunity.
Yeah. Oh, do you remember... I love the live performance of Money on that... NBC special she did
with Matt Lauer, that she filmed in her LA home, which
she's trying to sell at the time.
She very quickly put up for sale after that, which I believe is sold now. I'm not quite sure. I'm not a real estate agent.
I think they sold it.
These things.
Yeah.
I think
someone has an MC pool now.
Somebody does.
Yeah.
But that's
MCC.
Like who wants to be out in the West Coast anyways?
I don't know.
If you're a New Yorker, you're a New Yorker.
Just kidding. The weather's great out there.
Love it.
We love
there. We'll visit you soon. # we love everybody.
Yes. And whoever brought that house, invite us over. I want to swim in that pool.
Please. Just give us a tour.
Yeah.
But that had
my God, that's the moment where we're on the couch pregnant in that house. Uh-oh.
Oh my God!
Uh-oh! Edit, cut.
I thought you weren't gonna film me.
That's the funniest TV moment I've seen in a while.
You know what is hilarious? But then again, Mariah was really going through it.
Yeah.
So to us, it's very funny. I don't think she was amused.
She wasn't amused. No, she was like, cut.
Like, you promised me you wouldn't film me.
We should do a show about the HSN.
We have to do an HSN moment, aka meeting on just that, because what a festive moment that was.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what? When the album came out, it got some really good reviews.
I mean, I got so excited when I started reading all the good reviews, because Mariah's not known to get good reviews.
The press are tough on her.
They're so tough on her, but I think that goes back to that, good old saying, haters gotta hate. Mm-hmm. They're jealous. So when it was getting great reviews, I could not be any happier.
Same.
I just loved reading all about it.
Yeah, and I thought that's what was going to propel the album to do well.
I thought it was going to be a slow grower. It's out of the box. It's just going to keep slowly growing.
Yes.
Because it's going to get around word of mouth, reviews and critics, and everyone's going to keep talking about it.
Yeah.
And it just didn't happen. But then again,
it just fell off the chart.
I think I think there were label problems. I think Mariah was ready to leave because L.A. Reid had already left.
Yeah, so she was still in Def Jam at the time, right?
She was still in Def Jam, and I think she was sort of done.
Just done. She probably just wanted that contract over.
Exactly, and plus she was going through the divorce.
Yeah.
So I think it was a lot for her, and she was just like, something's got to give, and it's going to be the promotion for this album because she is a human being, and we're not trying to do 2001 all over again.
Nope.
She needs to take care of her personal business
and the kids.
And something's got to give, and I don't think the label was happy about that. But Mariah's like, what are you going to do?
Yeah, she probably did fulfill her contract in terms of publicity. She did enough. It just didn't. There was nothing to sell at the time.
Yeah, that was it. So, this was her last album there at the Def Jam. But I mean, she went out with a bang, if you ask me. I mean, she probably didn't make any money for the label, but she made every lamb in the land happy. And if every lamb in the land is happy, then Mariah's happy. So, Me I Am Mariah, ... The Elusive Chanteuse was a total success.
Do Do you know what else was a success?
What?
This meeting.
It sure was.
We should wrap it up. Stay tuned to find out what's happening in the next Lambily meeting. So, there you have it, the first Lambily meeting. We did it.
We did it. But now we want to hear from you guys. We want to know your questions, comments, concerns, your favorite moments from the Me I Am Mariah era.
Let us know what you think. You can do that by following us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Lambily Meeting. And don't forget to use the hashtag Lambily Meeting so we can see what you guys are up to. So, Dan, what are we talking about next meeting?
So, in our next Lambily meeting, we are going to be talking about some of Mariah's best television interviews.
Oh, yes.
This will be a part 1 because there's going to be many more to come.
There's millions.
So, we want to hear from the Lambs on what your favorite interviews are. Now, we're not talking about performances, we're talking about strictly interviews. Oprah, Jimmy Fallon, Barbara Walters, all of that jazz.
So, again, follow us on all the social media outlets so you can get in touch.
So that's it. Once again, I'm Dan.
And I'm Martin, and thank you so much for listening.
So much. We really appreciate it.
Please tell your other Lamb friends about us. We're brand new. We're still growing.
We're growing. We're trying it out. We're trying to spread our wings.
Spread the word, too.
Yes.
We'll see you
Thanks,
next
guys.
episode.
Bye-bye.
Bye.